Hi there, welcome back to another quick and easy watercolor painting. And today we're going to paint very loose, very expressionistic, and I'm wetting sort of the top 2/3 of my page here. I'm just going to put a little bit of blue across like that and a little bit of Payne's gray across like that. Just a couple of little licks of color, not too intense, and we're going to let that all just bleed together and see what we get from that. I'm going to pick up some Payne's gray here, and I'm going to put my Payne's gray fairly intensely along here, and we're just going to let that bleed up into the other color and see what we get there. But I'm going to put a little bit of this wash across the bottom here, just sort of like that. Not going to try to influence it too much. I'm just going to let it, do its own thing, see what it's going to become. Now I'm going to take this brush, I'm going to rinse it off, take most of the water off there, and I'm going to pick up some of this, which is sienna. I'm going to introduce some sienna along here in a couple of places, just like that. I'm going to use the sienna that's on my brush, and I'm just going to flick it across there like that. And again, we're just trying to get the paint to mix together and see what it's going to become. Don't try to influence it too much. I'm going to pick up some yellow ochre, drop some yellow ochre into some places here, and drop some yellow ochre across there like that. Now this section right here, I'm going to paint green with a green wash, but for right now, we need to get some more Payne's gray into here fairly intensely. I want to get some more of a tree line going off up here into the background. Put a little bit more in there. Let's see what we get. All right, now I'm going to rinse that brush off again, and I'm going to pick up some more sienna. I'm going to drop that sienna into a few places, just like that. All right, now I've got my #1 round watercolor brush, and you'll see I've sharpened this end. I'm just going to scribe into this some lines to create some trees. I love that sound that it makes. Down here across the bottom, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to scribe some lines in like that. Now what we need is this whole thing to dry. Okay, so if you want to add some more branches or some more trees, whatever it is that you might want to do to your painting, remember this is your painting, so whatever you want to do to it, and then just let this completely dry. Okay, we're going to put some green in here when we come back. All right, so that's all dry now. It took quite a while for that to dry actually, but let's put some green on here. Put quite a bit of green on here. Actually, I'm going to bump up the saturation level. I'm going to grab a little bit of the straight color out of the palette. And then I'm just going to take this brush and I'm going to dip it into my blue. And this should give it a little bit of a darker sort of a feel. Okay. Now that's pretty much the color that I want it to be, but let's give it a little bit of visual interest here. And we're just going to take a little bit of salt and just drop a little bit of salt along like that. All right, let's let this dry and see what we get. All right, so that's all dried up there now. Look at this, these tree line back here. And the difference between the darks and the lights is really important in your paintings. I think as soon as you put the mat on, you see, you start to see different things. More sky, less sky, I think that's pretty good right there. All right, let me know what you think of it in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to know where you're from. If you're currently a subscriber, thanks a lot. And if you're not currently a subscriber, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll see you again next time.